What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kim on stage. She's
That chick AJ.
And welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button. Smash that notification button.
Smash.
Smash that subscribe button to our Patreon.
Bow.
Smash people protected sex.
Okay.
Wow,
All right.
why does it always have to take a turn?
The banger.
Before we start, if you're not on Patreon, I get it, but you are missing out. Last
lost.
week alone, we shot behind the scenes on Patreon 4 of the 5 days.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday we shot this live. Wednesday we shot. Thursday they saw me making the Busta Rhymes video live, which was reposted by Janet Jackson in her stories. And Friday we shot the improv show live, and we're shooting this live. You're missing out. If you're not on the Kevin on Stage Studios app, you're missing out. If you don't know Lord Jesus is the Lord and Savior and the pardon of your sins,
You're missing
out on
heaven.
Yaraboshikatare. By the way, before we start, this morning I was on my treadmill, and this dude, I saw his comment, and he said, Kev's corny, and he bagged the 10, and it made me laugh so hard. Because the thought of watching a music video with me covered in foil,
Looking
and
like
then you see Melissa
baked potato.
looking like a potato on 350
Yeah, just.
with roots. I had roots.
Yes.
And then seeing Melissa and just being like, how? And you just sitting home and you don't have no beautiful woman.
And she like you.
And that's the
She
thing.
does.
I've been
She
telling
like you,
people, me and Tim Chantarangsu, we are campaigners for being corny. Be yourself. Women can tell from a mile away when you're trying to be cool. There's nothing worse than an uncool person trying to be cool.
Man.
You're right.
The cool people who are cool, they know you're not one of them. The corny people know you're trying to be something you're not.
Yeah.
Baby, let me tell you something. Be who you are.
Be who you
Okay?
are. Mm-hmm.
I was just a corny dude. I'm goofy. I'm built bad. Hairline gone. And still.
And still, you got Melissa.
And
She ain't
still.
She ain't going nowhere. She
She
really
ain't
like
and-
him. Like, for real, I seen her.
Pragged her out twice. Sushi
Back
her.
to back.
Sushi her. We went raw. Oh, yeah. Sashimi.
I was wondering what
Sashimi.
sushi or
Oh, sashimi. Sushi, we went raw.
Okay.
Huh?
Right.
No better rice.
No better rice.
No better rice. Sashimi.
Why?
Y'all over there trying to be cool. You think, see, the gram make you think being cool what pays. People want corny because corny usually means safe. Not safe as in like weak, but like I feel safe around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Corny usually means that people go to work.
Yeah.
Corny
On
people
time.
go to work.
On time.
They gonna get paid.
Absolutely.
You want to sell drugs. You want to be cool. You want to make musics. You want to smoke the weeds. Hey man, do you?
Do you? But I am going to be
Future
at home.
is beside himself with Russell Wilson. He got all the other baby mama, and Russell Wilson, he vexes Future.
Patting on all the wrists.
He's just so corny, and Sierra's just like, get me pregnant again.
She's-
As they're delivering my child while I'm open, could you get me pregnant? And Russell's
One more
like,
time.
oh yeah, I will do that.
She's like, I like popcorn.
I-
Be corny. I love it.
And Russell corny to the tune of 100 million though.
Listen,
Don't trip
Man.
my
to the
type of
tune
corn.
of 100 mil.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was just interesting to me because that's how I started my day off. But also, before we talk, I mean, we're going to get to it because we're talking about school. I got the email from my kid's school yesterday, Angel.
I know. I know.
I said, they said them kids finna go back.
Both or one?
One, because they're in 2 different school districts. And I think Joe's school is like, man, electronically. Joe's like, don't put me back, man. Leave me online.
Yeah.
Isaiah's like, please. All I do for school is the work. I don't get the fun stuff. I don't get to go to the corner store after and get boba. I don't get to make videos. I need it. The governor, Gavin Newsom, they're giving out like 75,000 vaccines to all the teachers in LA County in the next month. And then they're saying if the schools aren't open by a certain day in April, this certain amount of COVID relief bail package is not available to them. Or it's available by 1% less every day that they're not open.
So for money, they're like, we'll risk it all. Get your kids in here.
People will make something happen for the budget.
Every time. Now, the reason they want to open, this is what the school says, because the LAUSD is how they feed most of these low-income kids. So it's like, bro, we got to get these kids fed. Because they still do free lunch. And stuff. You can pick
Yeah, I used to pick up that food all the time. But then I couldn't get out because they don't start the lines until 10 o'clock. And I
try
said,
to
the
drive
kids in
through
school,
there.
I can't take them out of school so I can get food. They need to start the lines at like 5, 6. Or they could take the teachers, not the teachers, the people who are out of work that are LAUSD, and they can be like the Uber Eats of the free lunch.
You want them to ring it to you?
That would be great.
Do you got to show like a student ID or can you just pull up?
You could just pull up.
Really?
By the way, while we're talking about school lunch, I ain't gonna hold you. When them memes go viral about what the school lunch used to be hidden for, the sausage pizza with the white cheese and the
my God.
Woo! You talking about happiness on a Friday?
The little mattress, the cheese, and sausage.
With the chocolate milk on the side?
Tony has a great joke about public school chocolate milk that I will not ruin. But boy, you talking about a good day. You got the milk here.
You shake it. Tear
You're
it
like,
out.
yeah, so I got the pizza. You gonna eat the pizza? Give me the pizza. You know what I'm saying? I got the milk. Someday I go 2 milks. You know, I'm here with it.
Back
I
to back
remember
milks?
the
Back to back in the double fist of
We
the
used to
milk.
get the stamps, man. People would always flex. I'm getting 2 milks today.
I never give me the 2. Bye
The
bye.
milks was like the commissary in the pen.
The kids that had money, they would be able to go to the more expensive. Like we had the regular lunch line, and then we had like the specialty in high school, and they would have like chicken cordon bleu.
Cordon. Whoa.
I mean, it
What
was
kind of school did you go to?
It was a chicken breast, like one of them fried little chicken patties. They
Oh,
would
with
put
a piece of
ham,
ham
on
and
it
cheese on it?
and cheese. Like it was.
Okay, got it.
But still, you had to pay for that. There was no, you couldn't be on the free lunch thing and think you were going over there. And I was like, one day, I'm gonna be over in that chicken cordon bleu line. I'm gonna save up my money.
Did you ever make it over there?
No, I didn't. I never made it. But I thought about it several times.
Man,
But-
my high school had that too. They had the, hey, y'all pour line. 40 cents, people. Y'all come over here.
Come on here.
And they had like a line that had cookies and smoothies and noodles and stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? That line, them people was cool. They had Letterman's jackets.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
crazy. Okay, so here's the thing that sucks. I played varsity in Washington. In Texas, I didn't play varsity. And in Texas, when you're on varsity, you get a free Letterman jacket. So I thought that was everywhere. In Washington, you got to pay for the Letterman jacket. It was like $150.
Yeah.
My dad was like, boy,
you ain't
all
getting
they
it.
give you was the letter. So I just had a big letter L.
So did I.
And no
a letter
jacket.
L.
Did you really?
I had Lafayette, letter L. Just
I
the
had a letter L for Lakes High School.
carpety letter L that had nothing for it to be attached to.
I wanted a Letterman jacket so bad.
I got a letter too, but it's still no jacket, man.
Yeah.
We was the poor kid.
Absolutely. My mother didn't even pay for the activities I was in. And they just let me stay. And it was too good for us to kick her off. But her mother has not dropped off the
had
check.
the letter jacket.
She actually got one?
She had the jacket.
Wow.
She's also on varsity from 10th grade.
Oh, okay.
Well, that makes a difference.
Y'all don't understand. Melissa could have went to college on a track scholarship.
Oh, no, I do
believe
understand.
that.
I
They
still see her
asked her.
abs, and she has not even thought about doing a crunch since when? 96? 98?
When Melissa graduated from high school, okay, that last track practice in 2001, probably around May, actually probably her last race in the state championships. When she finished that relay, that was the last workout she did.
She said, I'm done. And she still has all 6 of the abs.
Melissa's actually smaller now than she was in high school.
Oh, well, great. And we needed that to start off the day, didn't
I
we?
gotta live with her.
You chose.
I gotta live with her. Her mom, Mel, Nick, her dad. I told Zay and Joe, I said, y'all better hope.
Better hope.
Better hope you get your mama's side. Because you come over here, it's too hard.
Listen, little Marcus has my density. So when he be trying to, he's got his dad's long legs. His whole body is legs. And so he be trying to do sprinting. And I'm like, baby, you are an anvil, like your mother.
Anvil?
He's a whole anvil. Like if you try to pick him up, he doesn't look like he weighs as much as he does. But then you feel every bit of it. I was like, that's your mama right there.
That's that more.
And somebody try to go mug me, you gonna blow your back out. If you ain't lifting from your legs, you gonna blow your whole back out. All I got to do is sit down and I ain't moving. You ain't gonna be able to move me.
It's
You
gonna
ain't.
crack your back. You'll be like, oh, thank you.
Yes, exactly.
All I
That's
gotta
it.
do is sit down.
Nah, then you ain't going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. And he's got
My
that.
density.
It is. I remember when I used to dance, and especially in plays, and we would have to do partner dances, and we would have to do lifts. I was like, you better off letting me be the bass and let me lift him. I mean, it would look so terrible. I mean, and I'd really be trying to jump that thing.
And you'll be like,
Exactly. I'm telling you, I am a cement block. That's the way the Lord made me. It's all right. I'm not upset about it. I'm not. But yeah, no, I didn't get the Letterman jacket. I did save up and got my class ring. Like I worked that summer
I don't think I got one
and
either.
bought my class ring. I
did
still
you?
have it. Yeah, it had a listen. This because I was saved. It had a cross, huh?
Hey,
Because he died on the cross for my sins. Amen.
Peter Kane.
Hey, that's what I should have got put in it. And then on the right side there was a ballerina. There was a ballet dancer because I graduated from the School of the Arts in dance. So it was a ballerina like that. On the other side was the drama in the mask.
The tragedy and drama thing.
Tragedy and drama. That was on this side. And then on the inside, when you took it off, come on.
What did the size you put on there?
Yeah, everything. Of course, it was a ruby on the top. And then on the inside, it was my name engraved, Angel Lakita Moore. On the inside. Lost the ring. Somebody tried to pawn it. The pawn shop called the high school. It was like,
that's awesome.
We have, this is while I was in college. They were like, we have a ring to somebody who went to your school. And then the school called me and was like, come pick up your
So the
ring.
pawn person was like, get out of here.
Right.
Your name Angel Lakita Moore.
What, yeah, like this is
How does he resell that? You can't possibly.
Right, that's the reason why the pawn shop
class ring.
was like, here, listen, come this.
So do you just leave the pawn shop empty-handed?
I guess so.
I would like to pawn this. No.
You are a thief.
And also, just get out of here before I call the police.
Right.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go. You go return that to the owner. Was it Angel Lakita Moore? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually had stolen it from her.
Actually, yeah, I did. I took it from. If y'all could get it back
Let
to
me
her.
tell you what. You live in a small town. If the pawn shop is like, give it here. Hey, y'all, we got Angel's ring. Yes. Yeah. She in down there. She at UK. You're so proud of her.
That was the pawn shop.
It was. We only had like 2 or 3, and there's only like 5 or 6 high schools. So yeah, it was that simple. And the high school called me. They were like, Angel, how you been? I was like, good. They were like, we got your class ring. I was like, oh my God, I thank you because I'm still broke. So I felt that $75.
Yeah. Wait, you worked all summer for $75?
Well, I saved that $75 for the ring. I
Oh,
bought
throughout
other
the summer.
stuff.
Got it,
Yeah,
got it,
I was like,
I was like, where were you working? All summer you made $75?
No, I
You
mean,
turned it for a
She's
ring?
making $1 an hour.
I mean, probably it was cheap. I was what as a teenager? What type of job did you have?
No, I worked at Burger King, but I was like getting like $4 or $5. My check was $88. I was like,
Well, how many hours were
bro.
you working?
during the school year, I just worked on Saturday and Sunday, and maybe a weeknight. But during the summer, I was working 30 hours.
Dang.
I was at that's the corny Kev Melissa fell in love with. That man used to ride that bike to work 6 days a week. I'm talking about I was working.
It sounds like, how could you? I wouldn't be able to stand the smell.
Oh, I couldn't go into a Burger King for like 6 years after that.
I can't
Still,
imagine.
Burger King makes me sick.
Burger King is such a specific smell too.
Josh.
It's like you smell the grease on the charboil.
Josh, it gets in your clothes. Your
Yes,
skin.
that's as soon as you said you were working 6 days a week, that's all I thought about. That Melissa was loving your Burger King smelling self.
Listen,
Smelling like,
She's like, Kev's home.
yeah.
y'all want to know the truth? We friends, or we gonna still
We're
be?
friends.
We gonna
We're
still
friends.
stay on
Oh,
it?
dear God. We're
I
friends.
wasn't watching them work pants every day. I'm telling you, I said, man, no matter if I wash them or I don't, it ain't coming out.
You said it's just going to stay.
I wash them twice a week, though. I wash them on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Twice a week? That's it?
What's the matter with you?
I had a lot of work shirts. What I wash them on Wednesday, get my other work pants.
Just
Wear those 3 days.
nasty man.
Do you wash your pants after every use? Now?
No, we don't. Nasty.
The closer it is to your balls, the more it has to be washed. The further away, hoodies.
Hoodies? 6 to 8 weeks.
Hoodie between 2 shirts, I ain't even sweat.
That's right. You do be later.
Was that the worst job you had? You never had any other like jobs?
The worst after Burger King was working for the Puyallup Fair, and summer in high school or in college, in between school. My job was to grill onions.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'm talking about open a bucket of buttered onions. Do that.
Ew.
Put them over to the person who made the burgers.
And you just
Open a
lick it.
bucket.
Dude, you've been doing that for hours?
Josh, you don't
Again,
know pain unless you
stinking
have
McGee.
grilled. I mean,
Are these onion tears or real tears? I don't know.
my eyes were dead. I had onion grill smoke in my face for 8 hours a day for 3 weeks.
That sounds horrible.
And I got a break to make corn dogs, which is really hard, actually.
I can't. I worked as an admin coming right out. I tried to do like the manual labor stuff, like cutting grass and stuff, but I can't do all that. I mean, now I'm able to do it with Sundays because they keep our grass really nice and it grows really well. But I know before people didn't have this stuff like that. They didn't have
sure
Sundays.
They had to cut the grass the old school way like me.
Well, let me tell you, Sundays is what keeps your lawn looking amazing. And here in California, it's hard to keep a nice looking lawn.
Oh yeah.
The way we have droughts, the way the sun burns up the lawn.
There's that Kentucky blue.
Okay. So your lawn needs that extra help, that care. That I feel like, to be honest, especially because we be looking at houses and stuff, when it comes to like wanting to see a house, I need to see a nice, pretty manicured lawn. It's all about that curb appeal. And Sundays will give you that. Now, spring is just around the corner, and that means it's time to get your lawn on track. Now, I know that it's the last thing anyone needs to complicate their life, but with Sundays, it is the easiest application you could ever use.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally a little pouch that you hook up to the hose and you spray your grass.
And I did it. Listen, I be feeling like a homeowner.
You feel like a homeowner? You feel like a homeowner?
Well, I say, hey, man, I just got to take care of my lawn. Got my little Sundays pack because I don't be knowing what I'm doing. But Sundays say, Kev, you ain't got to know.
Truly.
We going to know for you.
And what's also good is that they give you a little bag that you're able to send soil samples so that they can make sure that they are giving you the accurate treatment for your lawn. They when I filled out the whole application thing, they had a screenshot. They took an aerial picture of my lawn. I was like, well, come on now. So they were able to see what my lawn needed and what treatments I needed. And I promise you, this was the easiest thing I've ever done. Usually Marcus does our lawn care, but he's been so busy working so far out, and then he does stuff for the sound stages.
He does.
So sometimes I have to chip in and be, our little handyman. Horticulturalist. So with Sundays, they give me the instructions. I'm like, okay. They tell you what day to apply it. So you ain't even got to think, is it time? They're like, no, it's that we told you right here. Apply right here on this day.
Right here.
So Sunday makes taking lawn care even easier than ever. All right. Now, this is what I want you to do. Let Sunday take the guesswork out of growing a greener, more beautiful lawn this spring. Visit getsunday.com/SK.
SK.
Okay, I was like, am I here by myself?
No, you with you, Angel.
We're here.
To get $20 off your custom lawn plan at checkout. That's $20 off your custom lawn plan at getsunday.com/SK.
SK.
Okay? It takes literally less than 15 minutes. And best of all, this stuff really works. And my grass is looking better than ever. Thank you, Sunday,
God
for
bless
sponsoring
you.
this podcast.
You're the best to hear. Just stop. Also, my first job ever was I owned my own lawn care business.
I was hoping you were going to lob me that, but you didn't. So
I didn't know Sundays was in the first position.
that's all right.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do it. I said I'll figure my way out. You don't have
did.
to.
And
You don't
she
have to help
did.
me.
And she
I don't have
did.
to help you.
Yeah.
Also, another bad job I had was working for the lawn for the city of Tacoma in landscaping. Specifically, I had to pick up trash in front of a courthouse. And it was essentially a gazillion smoke cigarette butts. You know, people in court be stressed. We had to work outside juvenile hall. And I had to be, first of all, I had to wear pants, boots, and long sleeve shirts in the summer because you'll get burned if you didn't. I had to pick up cigarette butts not all day, but some days. And low key, the dude who was my boss was like the best and worst. He had his own lawn care business that went out of business because this idiot would, instead of getting paid, like he would get a deal with Taco Bell, right? And instead of saying it's $2,000 to mow the lawn once a month or once a week,
tacos instead.
he would get food. He's like, but I get free food for my guys. Like, sir, they can't pay their bills in tacos.
He's like, yes, they can.
He literally did that at every place.
That
and
is
wondered
so
why he went out of
stupid.
business. He was like, man, I get free food every day. But now you have no job.
His heart was gonna go out of business doing that. Oh,
Literally,
man,
he
food.
used to eat all these Dinty Moors, but he set me up. He's like, we cut all the lawns fast. We could take a nap for the rest of the day. And I was like,
Tell me more.
so we would do that. We would kill our day in the first half, and then we park somewhere, hit ducked off, and lay the car back and sleep in the city of Tacoma trucks.
Wow.
And then my last week, when I knew I was going back to school, I just drove around the trucks. I didn't cut no grasses.
Kevin.
And by the time they realized it ain't nothing but 1 week later, I'm gone. I'm never coming back to this job.
You are really one of the worst employees.
The worst. If it ain't my business, good luck.
I
If I'm
remember-
not properly motivated, good luck.
What is your proper motivation?
Either doing what I love or money. Bank of America, my first 2 or 3 years when the housing crisis was in its best and I was getting bonuses, properly motivated. I was like, I'm gonna rise to the top. I was actually on track to be promoted to a manager in Dallas. They were like, you are great. You're a great seller. You're gonna make. And then the housing market crashed, and then all of a sudden the bonuses went from great to zero. And I was like, this job sucks.
I don't want to do no more.
And then I went to KeyBank, and that's when I got fired. And then I was never properly motivated again until I worked at All Def. And then once I was at All Def and I saw, I can do this myself, I was not properly motivated.
Wow.
And then Melissa was like, they kept trying to make me an executive. They're like, you got to choose executive or talent. And I was like, talent? They're like, really? We want you to choose executive. I don't want it.
I can be both on my own.
But anyway, we're actually just now getting to the docket. First things first. Mm-hmm. We actually meant, the reason I brought up school because this is the first story. But anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. These 2 kids were expelled because their mom had an OnlyFans.
That's a shame.
Okay. 3 children, I'm sorry. 3 children were expelled from Sacramento, California Catholic school Sunday after school administrators took issue with their mother's job modeling on the adult members only site OnlyFans. According to 44-year-old Crystal Jackson, her OnlyFans began as a way to rekindle her spark in her 14-year marriage.
Yeah.
Went through menopause, was like, I'm feeling sexy again. Long story short, she makes $150,000
Yes.
a month
A month.
showing kinky pictures of herself.
Josh.
And now her kids, I guess, are homeschooled. Your thoughts, Angel?
My kids would be homeschooled. 150? I'm like, that's why y'all not gonna get this tithe, because y'all want to be foul and judge me. You could have been getting a 10th off of this. I would have broke you off real proper.
Woo!
Pre-taxes, you feel me?
Pre-tax that 10%.
It's very judgmental of the church. Like I especially if you paying to go there.
Man.
Is the private school you paying?
That's $1.8 million a year, Angel.
Listen,
Off
I
a couple
already did the
pics.
math.
You did the math already?
Yes.
Off a couple selfies?
Couple selfies. She ain't even be naked.
She don't be naked.
She don't even be naked?
She be looking real regular in
That's
her bra.
Twitter then. This
Some
Look.
people just find a way to get paid.
And I'm here for it.
Angel,
Man.
you would not.
Listen,
for 150?
Listen.
Kev, you wouldn't?
Kevin.
I would have showed butthole.
Exactly. You
It'd
would
be
show.
just pictures of my butt open. It would be the
that a
nose.
balloon?
I would put eyes on it. It'd be butt pics.
Butthole. Yes, I would be all about that. If I thought I could make, I would be telling jokes, juggling. I don't care. Whatever
Not
it takes.
juggling.
And I don't even juggle.
For $150,000 a month, I would learn.
Again, you gonna watch me learn in my drawers on OnlyFans how to juggle.
Angel be in OnlyFans in that house dress moo.
Listen, let me find out that there is a demographic.
Listen, there's a funny meme that always goes around like, y'all in this Savage 50 and all this, and your grandma had 18 kids in that house dress.
Was able to stay at home, had her man out working to provide.
With the cup, with the little
Yes.
doily cup and the roses.
That's the truth, though.
And he was out there.
Gotta get home to missus.
That what was simmering underneath.
Get over the what?
That man doing manual labor.
Absolutely.
Every day down at the mill.
For that cotton doily dress.
It wasn't no draw up under those bloomers.
Yeah, because you knew. That's how the WAP stay purified.
Oh,
It
yeah.
stay
It's
clean.
basically like having aluminum foil over it.
Yeah, it's just, I'm going to keep it hot and steamy
That's
for you.
Little
my
Caesars
grandma
hot and
would.
ready.
Ha!
Little $5 joint.
Hey.
My grandma wears them draws. I know I told this story before, but I really be flabbergasted. Oh, no. I'm talking about up here.
Ruthie?
Ruthie jeans.
It's comfortable up there.
Bra panties, no teeth, belching.
Stop it.
Zephyr in here?
Somebody liked it.
Somebody took her down 4 times. He said, man, I love me bra and panties in that belly and that belch.
Listen, at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you know, well.
That's her. I thought somebody who ain't pay rent said something.
Exactly.
Okay, cool then. All right then. I was in high school like, Grandma, what? No, just draws.
Yeah.
It was hot.
I don't see why you had a problem with it. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
But do you think it's fair for the kids, Angel?
No, I think the school are jerks for that.
What the kids got to do with it, man? You got to pay tuition.
And she paying tuition.
On
There
time.
are probably family people who have kids there who sell drugs, but because it's illegal, they ain't making it known. You know what I'm saying? They just mad because she's popping more than they are. They jealous.
$1.8 million. You could have that Lexus truck, Angel.
Yeah, you know that's the first thing I'm getting. I'm picking up my kids in the Lexus truck, and it's gonna be wrapped with my OnlyFans handle. I'm gonna wrap it. You tell your daddy to check it out. Peter, tell your daddy.
Not tell the kids.
Huh?
Tell your father.
Tell your father. Tell your mother too, because she be looking at me.
You might be able to get that moo thing going. A whole
Listen,
bunch of them older men like, now this is what we used to call a woman back in the 50s.
just making cornbread. Cornbread and moo-moos. That's my handle. Hot water cornbread. Moo-moos.
You want some hot water cornbread?
Listen, I'm here for it.
I'm sorry, blacks. I'm not a fan of hot water cornbread.
Oh my God. You don't like it?
Really?
That's just, I'm on.
Why don't you like it?
It's thick. It's thicker than regular cornbread.
Thick. Yeah, but it's supposed to be small. So are you eating big? Is somebody making it really big?
I had some big pieces. I don't like hot water cornbread. I don't like hush puppies either.
I don't like hush puppies. That's different.
How's it different? It's similar to me.
It was deep fried.
Hot water cornbread deep fried.
Hot water cornbread is fried.
Really?
It's made with hot water, and like you boil water that you pour into the mixture, stir it up, and then you fry it. But they're little, but they're not like cornbread.
But they're not good though.
They're delicious.
You think so?
Hush
I
puppies?
love it. I don't like hush puppies.
Oh, they're
It's
talking
made
about.
similarly to
confused.
hush puppies. It doesn't taste like hush
It doesn't
puppies.
taste like them.
I
at
hate
all.
hush puppies. Hush puppies might be the worst thing ever. That's not the worst thing ever.
I think it definitely has a savory. Like I feel like it's the perfect complement to a meal. It's not like regular cornbread. Regular cornbread, it ain't got to be accompanied by anything, and I'll just eat it like it's cake. But hot water cornbread, I feel like it's perfect. Like if you got foods that got a lot of juices to them, like cabbage or greens, or if you got gravy, it's delicious, Kevin.
Listen, Angel is me and me is her. We was on set and Angel was like, what kind of food can we get? I said, now listen to him. If I don't do nothing else, we gonna eat. So Angel, we be ordering 2 entrees
Yes, we do.
at the lunch.
Yes. I be knowing the day before I'm going to be hungry at this time when you give me food. So go ahead and get the 2 of them. Because I already know I can feel it in my spirit.
Then you take one to go.
No, I'm going to eat both of them
We
right
eat
there.
them both right there.
Right then and there.
I've got a terrible habit. I order Postmates for a new restaurant. Let me just get 2 things in case I don't like the one.
That's
Yes.
I have to wait for a whole nother one to come. And let me just get some on different sides of the menu in case they only good at the one thing or the other thing.
Marcus ordered sushi on Friday for himself. And I said, I don't want sushi. So I ordered from a restaurant I hadn't ordered before. It was like New Orleans style food. And I was like, let's see. And I was like, ooh, etouffee or jambalaya or both. Oh, they've got a shrimp macaroni. Should get that. Kids might want it. If they don't, I'll eat it tomorrow. Oh, they've got a cabbage. Well, I got to see what New Orleans cabbage is like.
I just can't live the next day without knowing what the New Orleans cabbage is like.
I literally, nobody else was eating, ordered about $70 worth of food. $70. All delicious. Didn't eat it all in one day, but I did taste all of them that first day. I was like, oh, this was a good choice. This was a good
That's
choice.
when you be messed up. When you pick a couple and they all good, now I'm like, well, I can't let it go away. I got to see about this thing. That's why I have to get on that treadmill. Because I'm not going to not eat.
That's balance.
I got boxes blocking my treadmill right now. That's
Man,
all
I
right.
was on the treadmill this morning, excited for breakfast. I said, I'll probably get about another hour, and that Chick-fil-A going to be there when I get there.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
look forward to Tuesdays. Because I know Beck's going to have that Chick-fil-A right.
Listen,
She
I
sent
was
the text this morning.
a
I
good
was like,
double tap.
I'll get the napkins, guys.
I was like, you getting the usual double tap. Thank you, sis. Because I truly was like, now how am I gonna get this food in me before I get to the office? But she took care of us.
Listen, Angel, this is so funny. We was on a challenge show. Angel kept going to Starbucks and not getting nobody nothing, right? I said, Angel, why you ain't asking nobody? She said, because I know what I want. I'll text y'all. Y'all don't answer fast enough. Nah, I missed my opportunity. And I can't start no shoe without no food. So I'm going to get y'all orders for next time. The next time I saw her, Angel, you ain't asked. You know, I can't.
I need to know your staple. That's what I need to know.
Reduced fat, turkey bacon,
Okay, guys, get that.
strawberry acai refresher with lemonade.
Got it, Josh.
I'm just a green tea. You know,
Green
I
tea,
don't-
that's all he ever gets.
Well, see, I got y'all green teas before.
I know it. I drank it.
Okay, I got you now. Don't worry. I got you
I'm
now.
going-
Actually, Kev put me on to that. What was it? The plum, sugar plum.
It's gone.
They took it
I was
out.
about to say, I
It's
don't go on
gone.
sugar
It
plum.
was a sugar plum Danish.
It was a little
For the holiday
little
season.
cheese on there.
Ah,
Yeah, that's gone.
Starbucks was in a bag.
They
It was
said
there for
they'll
about
bring it
4 weeks, and I kept going by eating so many of those.
Starbucks has gotten a lot of my money.
Do you remember when Starbucks didn't sell food?
I
No.
didn't ever know.
Starbucks used to not sell food.
They all.
Nasty.
It's been a while.
My memory was at least always bagels.
Nah, man. There was a time where, well, maybe I lived in Washington and they had
So
Starbucks.
you started
That was their whole thing.
long before.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Starbucks has been a thing in my life for a long time. But there's now as many Starbucks in Seattle as there is anywhere else, except they have the original one. But I remember when they partnered with the food people, they were like, we about to be serving baked goods. I said, oh, okay.
To
was
tell you,
like,
them baked goods be good. That
smacking.
reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich slaps.
The banana
every
bread,
time.
the pumpkin bread, the
The breads are
coffee
good.
cake. Oh,
The
That's why I
cakes
was
be
sad
good.
when they did that racism. I was like, get it together.
Oh, I was like this.
You didn't stop, Angel.
Listen, just bring the refresher to the side door, all right? I'll pay
Andrew,
you
your locks
extra.
are coming through.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was like, I know y'all didn't mean it. Sometimes you just say racist stuff. I be saying stupid stuff sometimes, and I'll be like, you shouldn't have said that. I forgive you.
Shame on you.
People on Patreon
Shame
are saying
on you.
Starbucks is overrated and overpriced. I get that.
It is.
You right, Shay.
Absolutely.
You
but
right,
it's
Shay.
consistent.
But that's the thing. When you're that big, you don't really have to be great. You just have to be around.
I love
We
boutique
be on
coffee
set.
spots.
Every time I've been on set in Los Angeles, a Starbucks is within 5 minutes.
Absolutely. And you know why I be using Starbucks? And I be wanting to low key support like smaller places. Starbucks has the refresher. If somebody else can lock into that, lock
they
into
want.
it,
That's they want.
I'll be there because I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
So
Amen.
that leaves me only with a chai tea if I go anywhere else. And sometimes I don't want a chai tea. Sometimes I don't want the milk because I don't want the squirts. So unless you got, I need these people to come up with something to go against the refresher. You feel me? Listen, I'll be here for it though.
Listen, Jay Friedgen said we be excusing racism for food. Listen, we be excusing racism for everything.
Exactly.
Everybody, everywhere. We just be like, man, just give me my stuff.
This is what I know. Is that unless we become self-sustainable, and I mean truly 100 from the rooter to the tutor, can't be up in Target, can't be up in Walmart, you can't be getting your tires changed, your good old tires.
Right.
Everything in this country is connected directly to racism.
Bruh.
And trust, I have tried to go down that path of like, what can I, and this is not to say just cop out and don't do what you can do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we are all pretty much hypocrites at some point in time because it is very hard to be
Yes.
able to remove yourself from all the things that are playing more into systemic racism.
Go down the line. You're going to find that racism there.
Oh, absolutely. God boy have to take out these locks because no telling who done call somebody a negress that made these.
I don't know if I can laugh at that.
Somebody did. You gonna make me give up my locks? Like
Negress?
Yeah, that's what they used
Who
to call.
picked the fruit in the Fruit of the Loom? Was it the blacks?
But no, truly, I have actually thought about that. Like, okay, I want to be accountable. How can I redirect all of my money in a way that it only serves black people? I've actually had those thoughts. And I've actually tried those actions. And then I realized that the way my life is set up, I would have to completely, dismantle my life altogether and start again in a fashion that I don't think I'd be dead.
Also, living in LA makes it harder. I feel like there was an episode of Killer Mike had a show on Netflix about that he was trying, I think for a week or something like that, to use only black products for every single thing he did. And it kind of showed how hard it is. And that was even in Atlanta. He's talking about gas and like everything he had to do. And it was impossible. In LA, it's harder if you're not in South Central. And I don't mean like what you think of the hood in South Central, but I mean like in LA, South Central just means south of the 110 freeway. Basically, Inglewood, all those neighborhoods, Baldwin Hills, that's where all the black businesses are. There's a few in the valley, but not many.
Now, there's actually more than what you think.
There is. Because when Black History Month came around, or not Black History Month, when all the companies were like, we've been racist. And then Uber was like, here's some black restaurants. I was like, really?
Listen, I told you I did that scavenger hunt this weekend in the valley, and all the stops were to black businesses all throughout, or black landmarks. So it's more. Yes, it's more. Black dentists out here.
A black dentist?
Yes, in Studio City.
Really?
Yes.
What you talking?
You can even get your you don't got a dog, but you get your dog groomed by
a black dog groomer?
Black dog groomer.
No.
That's crazy.
You got, everything. Black doctors. You could get black insurer. I'm sure you could probably find them on Policy Genius. Okay, and
is there really a black dog groomer then?
Yes, there is. And then on Policy Genius, you can find policies to help you with your black life. All right, hey, because Black lives matter. Hey-o. Listen, you got to protect your family. The point blank period. Especially, most of our audience is black, and a lot of times we don't be having our stuff together for when we pass away or when our loved ones pass away. So we over there arguing over furniture.
Who got the body?
Yeah, who got the body? I want grandma's jewelry. You know what I'm saying? But really, are we making sure that we're taking care of our family so that's not the thing that they're worried about? So that when we put our loved ones at rest or when we are put to rest, that our family can move on with life as smoothly as possible. This is why you need insurance, but it can be complicated. I ain't gonna lie to you. If this is not your genre of work,
it's intimidating.
It is very intimidating to know if you're getting the right policy, if you're getting the thing that is going to give you some peace of mind if things were to, take a turn for the worse for you. Well, Policy Genius has created a system to allow you to take the stress out of finding the right policy for you and your family. What they do is they compare policies for as little as $15 a month. All right. And because a lot of when you're getting insurance, a lot of times they make you do an in-person medical exam. Some people might actually be able to skip that portion. So then their licensed agents, they come together. They are not insurance companies, just so you know. Their agents, what they're doing is they are helping you through the application process so that it's not going crazy and you missing stuff. They make sure everything, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, right? And then they let you know, okay, these are how much these policies will be. This is how much this is going to be. And you get to choose which policy you want to go through. And it's that kind of service that has earned Policy Genius a 5-star rating across thousands of reviews on Trustpilot and Google. And the best part, all of the benefits of Policy Genius, the comparison tool, the handling of paperwork, and the unbiased unbiased advice are totally free to use.
Free to use, cuz, on the dead homies who needed Policy Genius.
Hey. So while you're tidying up around the house this spring, why not get your life insurance organized too? You could save 50% or more by comparing quotes and feeling good knowing that if something happens, your loved ones will be taken care of. Go to policygenius.com to get started. Policy Genius. When it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right. Y'all, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world has a podcast.
Who?
Barry, also known as Barack Obama.
Barry?
He got a podcast.
He got a podcast?
Yeah.
On
On the Spotify. Spotify and Higher Ground launched a new podcast, Renegades, Born in the USA. That's the whole title. Renegades, Born in the USA. President Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen sit down to discuss the country that has given both of them so much, chronicle the stories of its people, and connect their own experience for meaning, truth, and community with a larger story of America. They may seem like unlikely friends because I was like, did I read this wrong? Am I having a seizure?
I had to double check it. I said, who and what?
Bruce Willis? Who? I was like, who are we saying?
I thought it was Barack and Bruce.
Bruce.
But no, Bruce Springsteen,
Yep.
the boss.
Yeah, the boss. So these two men with very different backgrounds and career paths, yet they have built a friendship on their shared sensibilities and a belief in the American ideal. In Renegades, not afraid to say what's on my mind, but that's not the name. It's Renegades, Born in the USA. We get to eavesdrop as they reminisce about their hometowns and role models and explore manhood, fatherhood, and growing up in America, and examine the sometimes painful distance between the American dream and the American reality. Oh, come on, tell the truth, okay? And they get into some trouble with a joyride in Springsteen's vintage Corvette. Don't miss Renegades, Born in the USA. Episodes are available now on Spotify. Listen free only on Spotify.
Speaking of music,
Please.
Spotify, the GOAT, the legend, Kirk the Franklin had a tiny desk. Has a tiny desk.
And it's amazing.
And it is everything.
Yes.
Everything to me. It might have a million by now.
It did. It had about last night. It was already.
did?
It was
Okay.
already over a million.
You watch it last night?
Yes, I did. And the baby was looking at me and looking at the screen and looking at me like, you know these songs? And then he would give me kisses at the start of every song.
Did he?
Uh-huh. He was like, you be sounding good because I was singing like the women. He's background singers. So many things. I was talking to Breach about it. She said the only thing she didn't like is that they needed to give Kurt more room.
Space or time?
Space.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you know, Kurt liked to move.
He does.
They needed to give him some more space so he could be himself. And when I watched it, I said, she right.
He had to come out from around the keyboard and go in front of it.
I thought he was going to go behind the camera. That's how excited he got. And I was like, he need more space.
I've watched it probably 15 times.
It's so, you know, I talk so much about Mary and what they've done. But when he started playing his music, I was like, nope. And I was crying to your stuff too. Crying to the high beat tempo. I was like, yes, Lord.
You crying to upbeat songs is just
Even though I hurt, see, I smile. I know God is working, so I smile.
Why are you crying to
Even though I've been here for a while, I smile.
Oh.
Smile.
You look so much better when you
Come on.
You look so much better when you
Go on.
You look so much better when you Chile.
You look so much better when you smile. Yes.
Why are you like I always feel
But about that I can't
explain.
Holy Ghost power come and fell from heaven like a shower.
Like a shout.
I smile. Oh my God. Yes, in my spirit.
He is the best.
Absolutely. Hands down. Hands down.
Liz and I went to his last concert, 20 Years in One Night, where he basically went through all his stuff. Silver and Gold still slaps.
Boy.
Still slaps.
I had forgot.
Still slaps.
When he said, bloom, 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 I said, oh, don't make me get my liturgical skirt on, Kev. Listen. Silver and gold. I was there.
My homegirl's aunt is the lead singer of that song. Don't give me a mansion.
Come on. On top of the hill. Don't give me a world. Yeah. With a shallow thrill. But just give me a savior. My life is full. I'd rather have Jesus
feeling kind of down. I called on my best friend. Yeah, that's where the yeah goes. Who did you call on, Angel?
When I go on, I love you.
Oh my God.
That was my jam. Go.
That's when they break it down, Angel.
Go.
He was going off.
Go. 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 I mean,
in the midnight hour.
Go.
My body is rocking with pain.
Go. Go.
Becca, we're singing Silver and Gold.
You committed to the whole song.
We're here now.
The whole
You're lucky
song.
we
Y'all
don't start
didn't
on
stop.
Conquerors.
No.
You're lucky we don't start Conquerors. 8 minutes of pure I am sin. Conquerors be like, I am dirty. Sin boy.
Dirty Sin Boy.
Dirty symbol.
That's what it.
Y'all need some water?
I got some water right here.
Yeah.
I freaking lost my mind.
Yeah.
Because you know I checks my tiny desk.
Listen, you
And
do.
I said,
You
Kirk.
Kurt, so he started off with the new song that I started making my kids learn. What is that
Love
song?
Theory.
Yes. Yeah.
That song he let me hear in the studio before it was released.
How did you? There'd been no way. I've been like, you have to release it now because
Me and my brother was in his studio in Dallas. I had a show at Baylor University, bombed. I performed at 7:00 in the morning. Their first day back from winter break at Mandatory Chapel. But the only reason I was excited is because we was going to drive to Dallas after and pull up to Kirk's studio. He played us that song, kicked it with him, Ron, Sean Martin, who is an amazing piano player, keyboard player, played with the Snarky Puppet. He played us Love Theory, and I literally was like, how is Kirk still relevant? Like, how does his music still sound new? And I asked him, because I said in my video, I said, Kirk, how? He was like, man, it's these young boys. I be playing stuff, they be like,
No.
He got a 19-year-old piano player or something named Matt something. But that's what he said. He said, I have young people around and I listen to them. Because I love gospel. I love it. But boy,
Yeah.
it'd be like after 4 or 5 albums, a lot of artists, God bless you. That's my sound. I cannot change it. Kirk has made fire in every decade.
Yes.
Every decade.
Listen, I probably would not listen to any gospel music at all ever anymore if it wasn't for people like Kirk in like the Mary Marys. That I just said my relationship with God is a little bit different than we fall down and we get up. That is not the way I connect to God. Those songs actually start to irritate me after a while.
Really?
Yes, they do. While I understand we have to acknowledge our struggle, I mean, because we're human, I don't like this constant relationship with the Lord that's all about, oh my God, I am a mess. Yeah. Please put me. The potter wants to put you back together again. Never would have made it. This constant struggle, the singing of struggle, I just cannot continue. Because then eventually I'm just like, why am I in this race then? Why are we in this race? We lost. That's what it feels like. We lost. I don't even, you know what? I'm just going to go to concession and eat because there's nothing. But I feel like the way Kurt and the way Mary, the way Ty Tribbett, the way they make music, I don't think it's without the struggle, but there's still a rejoicing in.
There's a hopefulness to it.
That is what I need. If you're not going to give me hope, I don't want to be involved.
That's why I like J. Anthony Brown. His free, the one with Worthy. You thought I was worth saving. They have that, but he also has a song free with. Wait, is that free? He has the song Marette Brown Clark that's fire on there, and Crystal something. But anyway, he has this uplifting stuff. That's why Ty, Mary, and Tone pulled me out of gospel music sucks. When I was in high school, I was like, all right, I get it. And that has its place, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people who love it, and I'm like, that's for you.
Yeah, but when I was driving my car, I need something else. And Tone out the box still fight me. Top 5 gospel albums of all time to me. That thing is flames. It has fun. Ty Tribbett, Molly Music. They just made cool music. Miriam and Miriam, as my brother calls them.
Miriam.
That's their full name, Miriam and Miriam. They just made music that also sounded like the music that was out, but it was like not like Grape Street when Gospel Gangsters, when they made Christian rap when I was a kid. And that's what I was like.
You meant Anthony Brown. You did say J. Anthony Brown,
J.
and
Anthony
I was
Brown
like,
is
there's a comedian
that's why I got mixed up.
that does gospel.
Anthony Brown and Group Therapy. Y'all know what I meant.
I just went with it, and then they said, and I was like, oh, okay, that now makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
I was
J.
like,
Anthony Brown is a comedian, but Anthony Brown is a gospel artist.
But no, their music, while I know a lot of people, they, fall on the spirit and shout to the slower, more dreadful songs. Like I said, Kurt's music, Ty Trippett, if he did it before, he'll do it again. Ooh!
Same God right now. Same God back then.
If he did it before,
his music.
he'll do it again. Yeah. That I literally ran a 10K screaming that song to the top of my lungs, crying. He did it before. He'll do it again. Literally crying because I thought my legs were about to fall off at the 6th mile because for some reason I thought the race ended at 6 miles. But no, it does not end at 6 miles.
Oh, no. How much more miles is it?
It's like another.
It's not even a full mile, but it's still, you're not there.
Mentally, your finish line is mile 6. You see the marker like, okay, I'm done. Why are you still running?
Listen, and I sprinted because that's how you end. I sprinted towards the 6 mile marker and was like, where are the people clapping? Where are the people? Did they leave?
When did you realize they had more race?
And when I hit the 6 mile marker, and I was like, what is it? What is that at? I literally, Ty got me through that because I was done. If it wasn't for Ty, I couldn't have did it. Never would have made it. I would have stopped at 3. I would have stopped at the 3rd mile.
I've been telling you to stop. You never would have made it.
I was not gonna make it. But Ty said no. If you did it before at the 5 mile marker, you could do it after the 6.
He has a concert. I seen him live too.
So have I.
Tone and Ty are probably the 2 most entertaining concerts I've ever been to. And Kirk.
Yes, and they have you up dancing and singing. I love how much energy they pull out of me.
I'm sorry, he's known as Beast Slade now. But back in them Tone days,
I wasn't on Tone like that, but I mean,
Angel.
I'm sure he's amazing. I just wasn't on Tone.
I feel so sad. I do, man, because we just ran him out of there.
I know. That's what we be doing. We be
ran
running
him out of there. And then he didn't make no more. I said, man, make the music.
Just to make the music. I like your music.
I try to tell y'all, listen to the lyrics and make me over.
That's what
it is right there.
That's what he said.
You know my other side. I can no longer hide. I was like, I'm thinking about my sin. I ain't got time to focus on your stuff.
Listen, that's
I'm out here sinning myself.
That's the truth.
Never thought about what you was doing with your life. I'm thinking, God, you know my other side too? Jesus.
I don't be knowing how we don't be knowing though. I be like,
I said it clear.
You go to a gospel choir conference, and if people just want to be stupid, y'all, that's what it is. We just be wanting to be stupid, and you just want to be like, it's okay, baby, it's okay. You ain't got to talk about your girlfriend in Canada. It's okay. That's where they be putting them. I have a girlfriend. She's in Canada. I'm just like, okay. It's okay. Listen, we here to worship the same God. Let's just work. Let's just do that together. But Kirk Franklin's Tiny Desk. If it wasn't so late, I would have been up dancing. I was halfway sore already because I was just like, and Amar was like, yeah. I was like, okay, Angel, you gonna have to put on some Omex Cryo muscle therapy in the morning.
Wow, she beat me to it. I was here and she started saying it. I was like, oh, wow.
Listen, you kept taking me other places. I was like, oh my God, I don't have time, Kevin.
I'm not thinking about the ads. I'm just talking.
I have to think. It's part of my job. I got to think about the ads. And I was like, you didn't take me out of the race. I already had a really great thing there. You started talking about Tone. Anyways, y'all know what we about to talk about. We about to talk about Omex Cryo Freeze.
Omex.
Listen, we are getting old. Okay. I mean, I don't care if we on the treadmill. I be working out sometimes, and then sometimes it's not even that stuff. It's just doing something repetitively, like double dutching. We double dutched.
Yes.
And I was like, my body was like, hello, ma'am. You couldn't do that when you were younger. Why are you trying to do that now?
You know you're dense.
Yes. When you got a dense body like me, you're going to need something like Omex Cryo Freeze. So, excuse me, I was about to burp. I don't want to do that to y'all. All right. If you are looking to get rid of nagging muscle, joint pain, cramping, and backaches immediately, wow, Kevin. Okay. All right. While providing long-lasting recovery, then you need to try the natural breakthrough pain relief solution. Cryo Freeze Sports Roll-On, developed by Omax Health. Omax's new sports formulation includes a deeply penetrating and potent punch of 8.5% of FDA-approved menthol levels to instantly ice out and block pain receptors, reduce inflammation, and improve muscle and joint flexibility. The best part is that it's 100% natural remedy, which works its magic within 5 minutes of application, and relief lasts up to 8 hours, much longer than the over-the-counter products. You will immediately feel less stiffness and more mobility. I'm telling you right now, the way life is set up.
Angel, I need it. I challenge myself to work out once a day, at least 30 minutes of physical activity, walking, treadmill, whatever. But I know about 4 or 5 days in, I'm going to need my Omax.
Yes.
I'm going to need it because, this body is old, man.
Yeah. Omax.
It'd be like, hey, I get it, but you're going to have to recover.
Yes.
Take it easy one day and you know what I'm saying? Give these muscles time to recuperate.
Absolutely.
I ain't no spring chicken no more.
We ain't. If you are over 30 and you are listening to the sound of my voice, you need it. If you are under 30 and you trying to stay in shape, you need it.
If you wake up and before you get up, you turn to the side of your bed and you rub that knee before you get up and take a deep, you need it.
You got to do that every time you get up?
Josh, I'd never get right out of the bed. I got to sit on the side. I got to prepare. I got to give me at least 3 rubs. Then
Yeah.
that's how I start my day.
No,
I just pop out of the bed.
No, I have to
terrifying.
I have to brace myself because I don't know what might still be on the bed when I get up off the bed. You know what I'm saying? My neck might still be there. I don't know. I have to be like, do a pain check, see what's going on. So yes, stuff like this product, Omax Cryo Freeze, what it's really going to do is just help you so that the nagging pains are not stopping you from getting your day done, all right, and give you that relief that you need. Omax Health is offering our listeners 20% off a full bottle of Cryo Freeze Sport Pain Relief Roll-On. This discount also applies towards any product site-wide. Just go to omaxhealth.com today and enter the code. We're going to assume that it's SK.
SK. Let's assume
Because it's not in there. That is OMAX health.com and enter the code SK to get 20% off Cryo Freeze Sport and site-wide.
In other news, this morning I woke up to beef that I know you wouldn't expect to ever see.
I was so confused.
Randy Orton and Soulja Boy had beef this morning. If you're not familiar, Randy Orton is a wrestler
WWE
who came up with the John Cena, Randy Orton, Dave Bautista group. There's one more dude, but I wasn't paying as much attention during their rise. So I'm checking Twitter this morning looking for topics, and I'm like, wait. Okay, let me double check. Randy Orton and Soulja Boy beefing? Here's why. Soulja Boy tweeted.
This man got mad at him.
He tweeted, rap game faker than WWE. Okay? Some wrestler named T-Bar Retribution was like, does the rap game take years off your life and leave you with countless injuries and debilitating pain? Oh, well, maybe just stick to super soaking hose or whatever you did 15 years ago. Now, before we get into Randy Orton, rappers be dying. Like, I mean, it doesn't physically take time, but it, sometimes can be a dangerous profession. A lot of people made that point. So, Randy Orton said, fake. This is how I imagine Randy Orton talk.
Please, I'm loving
Dare
this.
this prick to step up. He don't like movies. Consider us actors that do stunts without pads 200 days a year. And don't punk out when we get surgically repaired and come right back. Consider us 100 times tougher than anybody, whoever, blah, blah, blah. Cut off.
Right.
Soulja Boy said, do you know who the F word I am? I'll bring real wrestling to you. Don't play with me, Randy Orton. Okay? And
he says, if you mad because I'm spit facts, just say that. What you do is fake, and I stand on that. What I do is real. Come to your world. Welcome to Soulja World. I don't think that's going to stick. But, he could try it. Then what did Randy say?
You spitting facts. Seems like all you spitting is the same mess you rap about. Nut.
Well.
Clear your throat, my dog, and be there. Enough talk. Back it up.
What does nut mean? Does he mean?
I think he means semen.
And then he said, clear your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Randy Orton.
That took a turn.
Wow, Randy.
I don't know, but Soulja's got gun charges. So
He shot the people. Bah, 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 bah. Pulled up on the mask. Bah. He running. Ah. It's the greatest story ever told.
It is.
It's the world's best story. Chain Bigland. I'll corner. Bah, bah, bah. I hit him in the back. Ah. I pull up to the mask. Take it off. I know him.
It truly is the best reenactment.
It was the best.
So
ever.
I was like,
I want to audition as that. I'm going to be doing the ba 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 scene from Soulja Boy's life movie.
From Soulja World.
Motivation.
From Soulja World.
Motivation.
Yeah. I run out. I see them. They come in the house. He got a mask on. And I shoot him. Ba, 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 ba. I pull his mask off. He says. I want to do a one-man show as the whole.
You should definitely put that in your one-man show.
I should. Now, here's the thing. We all know by now that wrestling is scripted. I think the term fake implies none of it is real. Mm-hmm. Are the storylines written? Yes. Are they basically acting out storylines? That's obvious. Are they really getting slammed and injured? Yes.
Yeah, but also the goal is not for them to get injured.
No.
I think that is the part that Soulja is like, it's fake. Meaning when you're like, you're not actually supposed to be in the amount of pain that you are portraying.
But I've been watching a lot of wrestling documentaries for whatever reason. I watched The Undertaker's one. Them bodies be broken down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Their injuries, The Undertaker took a whole year to wrestle for one WrestleMania for like 3 or 4 years. He only could get enough energy.
Okay, I think that's
Wow.
what you
Energy to do one match. And then it would literally take him like 2 months to recovery. He'd have to have surgery, recovery, time off. And by the time he's getting ready to go again, it'd be for the next WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I watched Triple H. He was wrestling in this documentary. He was wrestling some like we're very much old and we shouldn't be wrestling match. Him, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and somebody else. Mm-hmm. And they threw Triple H over the rope and his pectoral muscle tore off the bone.
Oh, no.
Okay? Middle of the match. This man continued to wrestle for like 20 minutes.
Ain't no way.
With a pectoral muscle that was off the bone.
You could literally,
see
when your pec tears,
Josh.
it coils up just like your bicep. If you ever tear your bicep, it'll roll up.
Like foil. And he finished wrestling. Undertaker almost died. Either Brock Lesnar or Goldberg
I got to stretch.
couldn't get him up over all the way over, and basically he was like this far from breaking his neck.
Yeah.
So I imagine if you go through that and somebody's like, "That's fake," and your knees are broken, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, but again, though, for him not to understand what Soulja Boy meant, is just I'm like,
That's
what?
the thing where I was like,
Sir, you know what we mean. If there's a difference between when you're watching a wrestling match and when
Yeah.
you're watching, or let's say MMA, or when you're watching a wrestling match between two WWE stars. When they're ramming each other's heads into the post,
yeah.
they're actually not trying to crack the other person's skull open. So for you to be like, we get injured. Well, of course, there's going to be stuff that happens that wasn't intentional and that it's hard on the body, just like a gymnast. Like the gymnast is not trying to be out there busting their knees. Sometimes it happens because you're doing so many flips
Yeah.
all the goddamn on time. So it was just like, he was just like, I'm just going to jump out of pocket. You ain't going to say what I do is fake.
Hold on, Angel. Let me take a timeout. Patreon. Just one person. But I've seen this comment a couple times today. I just want to level set. Can we change the topic?
Oh, I missed it. Normally I chime in, Kev. I'm sorry.
No. Give me my single, Josh.
Nail to the no. To the no. You're good, Kev.
No. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about for as long as we want to talk about it. You can change the channel. You can leave. I want y'all, listen, people, I want you to know you have agency over your content.
Hey.
If you don't like it, fast forward, rewind, X out. You can watch anything in the world. You can turn it off, watch a Biggie documentary on Netflix, but you can't control what we talk about when we talk about
We
it.
appreciate the patronage.
We love you. I love you, but don't let that love, cloud your judgment and make you think you're going to tell me what to do while I'm doing my stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I watch WandaVision, I love another 30 minutes. I can't tell Mr. Walt Disney I want more vision. I'm going to get what I get.
Mm-hmm.
Please, you're welcome in my home, but don't tell me what to put in my fridge.
Listen.
And if you come to my home, take your shoes off and hush.
Take it up
Okay?
and high.
And I've seen that comment a couple times. Just enjoy the ride, y'all. I really don't like that comment. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like feeling like people are telling me how to be creative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Me and Angel and my boy Josh, we just having a good time for your own entertainment value. Don't I say?
I'm still waiting for Latrell 316 to respond.
Do not say. Man, okay. Now back to our
he
regular
was telling
schedule.
me, he said, Angel, no, stop, Angel. I'm like, what I say?
It was Latrell all along.
Just don't. But anyway, I think now the one thing I missed this tweet. Randy Orton was like, he was trying to qualify he was like, I listen to real hip hop. I must have missed this tweet. I listened to Tunchi and I was like, okay, Randy, just stop. Nobody calls Lil Wayne Tunchi but him. Everybody else says Wayne or Lil Wayne.
Lil Tucci.
I listen
Wheezy.
to
I'll
Lil
take a
Tucci.
Wheezy.
I'll give
Wheezy
you
F,
a
baby.
Wheezy. I'll give you a Wheezy. By the way, Lil Wayne been famous for a long time.
been
Yes.
rich for a long time.
I was in high school. The Hot Boys were
Oh, wow.
on fire.
Boy, Cash Money Records taking over the 99, the 2000. Can you imagine what it was like to be in high school in
could
the
not.
year 99 when that happened?
I couldn't imagine being
And
in
the
a
year
club
2000.
when that was happening.
That's before he had a chin. I remember, because you remember that one rap song where they did, when they did the, what do you call it, the profiles? And all Lil Wayne had was like, I don't know if he was just going, ha, ha. That was it. And he had no chin. He was just a little wee. He was smaller than Josh.
He
was
is
a
smaller
wee.
than me. He's a small man. Yeah,
He's
he's
a
like
little.
5'3".
Is he really that small?
Bro, he is. I'm gonna look it up. He is a small man.
He was weirdo.
That's why people think I'm small all the time.
I know you come. I still forget sometimes, and you stand up, and I'll be like, "What you doing up there?"
Your husband is 6'4".
I know, but you ain't short.
What
Oh,
it
he's
makes
5'5".
I wonder what makes people think
He's
I'm
5'5".
small.
We the same height.
5'5"?
Yeah.
Is it because you only see this much of my body in the videos, probably, or because a lot of famous people are not tall?
I don't know, but
Do I have short person energy?
you could. You know, a lot of people your size don't be as like wild and crazy because they're afraid they'll knock over stuff, but you don't care.
You be falling over.
Yes, you knock over stuff.
Remember you broke that barn door?
Oh my God. When you fell out of your seat during.
Melissa didn't. She was like, if you don't replace that wall socket, we're going to have a problem. Because I busted the wall socket.
Yeah.
That was a good video, though.
I
Low
scraped
key.
the paint. There was a lot going on that day. I don't know why I didn't think that would break. In my mind, that wasn't going to break.
When you do stuff like that, I mean, I love you. You're never aware of the surroundings of what the repercussions are going to come
That's
from.
my whole thing. I go from video ideation to execution so fast oftentimes I don't think about consequences.
Yeah, that might be why people think that you are smaller. But every time,
6'1" probably.
sometimes I think
long,
you
though.
6'2",
I
because
could
I
be.
really be like, what are you doing up there, Kevin?
What are you doing up there?
That's what I be like, this doesn't make any sense. Does it?
But anyway, I actually think Soulja Boy a while ago he was going to bat for what he brought to hip hop, and he actually is right.
He brought
we
a
didn't
lot.
talk about it. He is. You could almost argue that he single-handedly brought rap into the internet age. He used it for marketing better than any rapper had in the history of rap music.
He was like one of the first viral type finessers
Yes.
from like LimeWire. He was masking
Yes.
all of his music.
Putting his music under, which is genius.
It's fantastic.
Putting his music under 50 Cent, or whatever you were looking for, and
Uh-huh.
he put his song under there.
You're like, what is this?
That was the first. Can you imagine the TikTok routines if his music had been released now? I remember little kids, like
He
my
was
nieces
teaching the
and nephews.
dances.
Crank that, Soulja Boy. That's the first TikTok dance. It just happened before TikTok was a thing. And also, I've been on TikTok. You talk about some funny people in the world.
They are.
TikTok, and what I like about it is Twitter, you got to deal with think pieces and anger and vitriol to get yourself a funny video.
Yeah.
TikTok is just funny. I saw something today on Twitter and I said, I got to go. Harry and Meghan are doing an interview with Oprah, and Harry was talking about how his mother's death affected him and how it changed his relationship with the media. This person on Twitter was like, he is so emotionally manipulative, capitalizing off his mother's death. I said, what? What do y'all be
talking about?
like? Really? What do y'all be saying?
Anything.
It's his mom.
They're like, don't
He-
you talk about it.
You didn't see the relationship with the paparazzi and his family, and then what the British tabloids and him, and you don't see the obvious connection between those and him.
They're like, no.
How? And I just said, I had to swipe it up.
He said, I can't do
I
it.
mean, like people's the leaps and bounds people will make on that app. I'd be like every day. It's like people wake up and like, I almost had a good morning. I've got to be mad. What leap in judgment can I make?
What can I
to
do?
get there?
Listen, I happened to go onto Twitter yesterday and I saw, I don't even want to say what I saw, but somebody was gloating in the death of someone that is not liked by a lot of people.
That happens a lot.
I mean, and it was, while I slightly laughed, I was also like, this is out of place. You shouldn't put this. But then seeing all the response of it, I was just like, okay, I get it. This is a person who was despised. But I do wonder why people sometimes will be like, and now I want to do a football like goal dance.
Touchdown.
Yes, on top of
Also
this.
known as a football goal dance.
Yeah, that. Yes, you see how I did
Not
that?
to be convinced with the
touchdown
right
dance.
hit.
No, football go dance. And I was just like, and this is somebody who has something to lose.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, why you do?
I think the for lack of a better term, the temperament of the app makes you like feel like that. I'm gonna share a TikTok with y'all that this is awful. I mean, but boy, I laughed.
It's a TikTok.
Yes. And let me tell you what, I'm sorry. I want y'all to love me and know me. I won't ever share this stuff publicly. But there's some dark parts of the web. And some people's humor, I'd be like, you can't do that, can you? You did that?
Did you say that?
You
But
made
also,
So there's I wanted to talk over that so nobody knows the creator. Now listen, I know everybody does this. We all have some videos that we watch and enjoy that we dare not comment, like, or repost. This guy, the one, and I'm not sharing it with y'all. I don't. Y'all could judge me. But we need that expression of our dark parts of our life. We need to be like, ooh, that's bad. I think there's a place for that. Somebody, I think it was Crystal's on the read, said, you can say whatever you want on the internet. You just have to deal with the consequences of it.
Absolutely.
There's nobody stopping you, but most people just really don't want to deal with the repercussions. All right, one more topic before we go.
Oh, I thought you were going to share something dark.
I texted to you.
Oh.
Don't watch it yet. Just wait till we cut the cameras.
Okay, I'm not going to
I
watch
texted to you,
it.
Josh.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm into shoes. Josh is into shoes.
love him.
Okay. There's a reseller named West Coast Joe who got his mom fired from Nike. Now, if you know anything about the resale market, essentially what happens is Nike, Adidas, whoever releases a shoe, if you guys don't know, bots go and buy all of the shoes. And then they're available in 3 seconds on resellers, Sneakers app, GOAT, StockX. Same thing with PlayStation 5s. That's why my poor Zay, he was staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get a PS5. I didn't have the heart to tell him, you're never going to get it.
Yeah.
Right? Because people pay crazy amount of money to get bots. So this guy had a lucrative resale business, right? Turns out it looks like he was basically using his mom's Nike job to get the shoes that were hard to get. So he said he came up a warehouse in Oregon and he got the Marty McFlys, right? Remember the Back to the Future? These shoes on the resale market are worth $15,000.
Why?
A piece. He had 3 that he found in an Oregon warehouse.
Lies.
There's a picture, Josh. Please put the picture up right here.
Okay.
This man charged his mom's credit card with bots for $130,000 at once. Apparently, Nike knew he had the business, but said it's legal as long as he has no ties. Can you imagine your child costing you a VP job at Nike and you having to see them the next day?
Well, she had to be in on it, first of all.
Oh!
So her child
1000%.
didn't cost it.
You think she was in on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
To run up $130,000
First of all,
on a card?
First of all, she didn't get fired. She quit.
She did quit. You're right.
And second of all, yes, she was definitely
They probably
in on it.
strong-armed her, though. It was probably like,
You got to go.
You got to go. Here's this. Say you
Yeah.
resign, and we'll cut you
That's
some
true.
bread.
That's probably true.
Yeah, she was in on it. Absolutely.
You think so?
I think so.
Because let me tell you what, if my kids are doing anything illegal, please know I'm going to be trying to help them get it done correctly.
Are you the mom in Snowfall?
I am.
Oh, wow. I could
Would
see
you
that.
even go that far, or would you go, okay, we sell drugs? All right, well, come on, let me help you.
I would have to see that they had talent. If they got skill, they able to finesse these folk, I got you.
By the way, did you know she's British?
What?
Wait a minute, who you talking about?
The mom in Snowfall.
Michael is not British.
Oh,
She might be from Canada. I've worked with her. She's not British. It's not Michael Michelle. It's Michael something.
Hold on, because I looked it up. What's her last name, or how do you spell her name?
It's Michael something.
Hyatt.
You talking about the dark skinned woman
Yep.
that is?
Born in Birmingham, United Kingdom.
She was there for a second. When she get over
Let's
here?
see. I'm about to look, because apparently Delroy Lindo was also born in the UK.
Delroy.
Delroy Lindo, he looked like LeBron James. He was in the Five Bloods.
Don't.
her parents are both from Jamaica. Child was exposed to art and theater during the 70s. She moved to the United States when she was 10 years old.
Okay, I was like, now let me tell you. I had a long conversation with her. She sound good and American. Good and American. Okay, so she's British by birth. Okay, so you were right. But my point was, I was like, no, she's not what they consider the British invasion.
Got it.
That's what I thought you were meaning, like the lead.
Hold on. John P. Key wrote a song to me on Instagram.
Share it with my friends, family, my followers, and I woke up this morning with a song on my heart and my spirit.
Please don't let it be good.
It's early morning, but I want to share it with my friends, family, my followers, and my fans. Sugar don't go on grits. Share some John P. Key.
Amen.
If you need some sugar, go get you some cream of wheat.
People always say that. I don't like. First of all, that's a hilarious run.
Tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick because sugar just don't go. Sugar don't go. Hey, sugar don't go. On the grits. No. Sugar don't go, don't you go. Sugar don't go. Sugar don't go.
Send us a list.
Sugar don't go on grits, no. Oh, sugar don't go
Come on now.
on them grits.
You have gospel legends writing songs to you.
I love that I bring out the silliness in people.
Yeah.
I would love this. This is why I want to learn to play instruments and sing.
So
Because
that you-
this is what I would have a full
would
album.
hold-
Oh, just
It would
making
open a
songs like
whole new
yeah.
bag.
Yes,
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
dumb stuff like this. If I could learn, I ain't play the guitar. By the way, Melissa, she keeps forgetting to blow my spot up. I made a bet with her and then literally haven't picked up the guitar since.
You just
Can't go and buy the piano. It's all I said I'm gonna buy a piano at the end of January because I'll prove to you it is March.
you have not touched it.
I tripped over the guitar and got mad at it.
What are you
Going to my
doing
office,
here?
and it was dark. But anyway, forget it. We're all over the place.
We are all over the place. Drugs. I'd help my son sell them.
That's what I wanted to know. You said you had to make sure that your son is talented. If your son had Franklin abilities, you wouldn't have fought him at all. You would have just been like, let's make these drugs, baby.
Well, I've been like, let's see how we can do it the safest way possible.
Really?
Yeah. I'm down for my babies now. This is what it is. That's why I said I would have never, ever went to jail for trying to get my kids into a school. I'd be like, no, we got this money. What we doing? We'll create a university, but we ain't gonna do something stupid like that. We gonna go to jail. It's gonna be for some hardcore stuff. Not, I wanted to get my son into USC. No.
Let's go for a jail. Go to jail to build a cartel if we gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna go to jail because I went in there and was like, pow, pow, pow. That's why we going to jail. No, I ride for my babies. I don't think any of them have the have that in them though. I don't think so.
Amar.
That young one.
Temper.
Amar's the one.
That young one. Listen, Amar was over my house this weekend. He was like, hey, this is a vase.
Yep.
Oh no, Kevin! Why? See, you commit to the joke too much.
Just as bad as
Oh my God!
ear fell off.
I did too. I was like,
Oh, I would have fought you, bro.
yeah, Amar pulled the vase
This
down,
abuse.
cracked his forehead, cut the inside of his nostril.
From the vase.
Yes.
And Angel
vase
was like,
fell
I'm
on
so
him?
sorry about the vase. Girl,
That's what I
the
was.
baby.
He
He didn't even
fine.
cry. He was just like, this is such a lot of
had the
information.
blood
I don't
coming
even know
down.
how to
He's like,
process
yeah.
this right now.
He just had his bottom lip out. He only had the one Denzel glory tear. That was it. That's all he could give to it.
Yeah, he was like, I did a lot. I was doing too
I
much.
was doing too much.
First of all, that was loud. Wasn't expecting that.
Yes. Blood dripping all over the
Okay,
white
I
floors.
acknowledge pain. Not too much. Am I in trouble?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it.
Daddy picked me up.
Okay, cool.
Take me back to the vase.
But man, we surrounded him with love, wiped that off, put a Band-Aid on, and he was literally destroying the living room 1 second after that.
He was like, back at it.
He
What was I
like-
doing?
What was I destroying?
Yeah, let me try that one more time. I don't know. I you know.
He has the obviously I don't want this baby to sell drugs unless he's gonna be the best.
Right, exactly. Be the
But
best.
he has the testicular fortitude to forge his own path.
Now that I will agree. He
That man
has,
be like, I'm going to do that. Amar, get down. You get down.
yeah,
We need that violent music. When you tell him that's Amar.
definitely.
That violent music.
He loves to watch and wait. He'll wait until he thinks I'm distracted. And then I'll call his name and he'll look, smile at me, and then continue about what he was doing anyway.
Let me find this music for him.
He's like, you ain't got your Omax health over there, do you? You ain't got that roll on, so you ain't getting up.
This is Amar. Get down. You get down. You make me. You Mr. Q.
That's what
You get down. Why would this video start at 9?
I know. I was like, oh, it's not. Because it gives you time to speak
Oh,
before you got to
that's
set
how
up.
common people were doing it.
That's how you do the setup on the side.
So you had to time it
You
with
got to
that.
come in at 9.
Yeah.
Do one, Kev. Do another
I did one. I've been using it a lot.
Yeah, he's been using it all weird.
I like to do.
You can
things
do that
my
on
way.
top.
I know. I like it.
I couldn't think of anything funny with mine.
Change
There's
the topic.
so many things.
I tried.
Oh, no. I mean,
Enough. I don't want you to do
There's
this
so
anymore.
many things that you could do.
yeah.
Change the topic.
You so
I'll do it on your single. Hold on.
Okay, here we go. Change the topic. You change the topic. You change the topic.
you changed it.
You change
Let
the
them know,
the
topic.
topic.
Kev.
You change the topic.
What happened when they said change the topic?
You had to do it. I want it.
You changed the station. Change the channel. You changed
And
it.
I don't like to talk to the Patreon like that. Because
Neither
I
do
love
I.
them.
And y'all know, no, Latrell didn't tell us to change the topic. No, Latrell was just telling me, no, stop, Angel. And I was saying, what you telling me to stop, Latrell? So y'all don't be mean to Latrell.
We don't have a family meeting on Patreon about it.
Yeah, we just gonna have to. My mama's in here. Hey, mama.
Where Mama?
Hey.
Mama Dorothy.
Somebody just said, hey, Miss Dorothy. So I know she up in here somewhere.
Peter Kane.
There she is. I'm filing adoption
What's her
for my
name?
grandson. That's what she said because you talked about the vase being pulled on his head. She said she's filing adoption.
I wasn't going to say it on the head. I was just saying he knocked it down. You went and told the truth.
Yeah, I mean, because he had a Band-Aid on his head. He got a little gash on his forehead.
Listen, let me tell you what's funny, Josh. Amar came in my house like he'd been there before.
He did. He walked up in there
He
solid.
walked up the stair from the garage, which are big stairs.
Those
Angel
are-
was like, hold on. He was like, man, watch out. I'm going up
He
in this
brushed her
house.
off the shoulder.
He didn't hold the door open
No,
for
Kev
nobody.
opened the door. He walked into the kitchen,
Little
grabbed a
bow-legged
beer.
self.
Yeah. He's like, give me
a cig. Kai in there. Oh, they be. Let me tell you what, and we're going to close with this. Angel having her kids over. Black parents, we was listening to Luther. Loud. Kids playing. Food happening. I was like, this is what I missed from Washington. Having friends and joy and loud music. Kids being heard. I know y'all ain't in that. Hush. And come eat.
And they are so not that parent, though. Y'all are not. Y'all just be like, yeah, go ahead, have a great time.
We
yeah.
keep the pantry stocked
They do.
for when Sai come in the house. Sai and Kai, especially Kai, who is my guy. Food on we had all the food in the world on this counter. Mr. Kevin, could I go into the pantry?
Yeah, that is a like that's Disney World. That pantry?
Fruit snacks, chips. He don't even be hungry. He just cracker soda,
Yes.
eating Pringles and stuff.
Smacking on a fruit snack. So, Mom, JoJo has the VR. Can I do the VR, Mom?
Oh, I love it.
They love
Joe's
it.
like, is little Marcus coming over? Because he's supposed to come over on Saturday. Actually, didn't end up coming on Saturday and Sunday. They was hanging big tough.
Oh yeah, I think Lil Marcus was going to hold on to the back of your Maserati and not let y'all pull up. He said, "So, y'all had got in the car, Mom. So is it because it's too late that I'm not going over there? Is there a reason why I can't go over there now?
They were
And
taking.
he's
They were,
such a sweet
they were taking
kid.
the car seats over.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the twins got confused. They were like, oh, we going to Mr. Kevin's. I was like, no, just Marcus. They were like, oh. I said, but we're going to go tomorrow. They were like, okay. And so the next morning, when we going over?
Remember when you said that today's yesterday
Yeah,
of
when we-
tomorrow?
When are we going over? Yeah.
I
like-
want them to be like, oh man, Mr. Kevin, that man had snacks.
Hey, Angel,
Snacks are connected to positive memories.
Yeah.
man,
right.
they got to get the house across the street now, man.
I've been working on Angel. I'd be like, why don't y'all just come over?
Kev, here's the thing. I'm not in your pockets. I'm in my pockets. And my pockets said, you get out of that neighborhood. That's what it said, you get out of there. You get
Come
out.
around the town. Find something in the town.
Like a 3 mile vicinity.
3 miles. 5 miles.
3 mile radius.
All I want to be able to do is, if Kev, can you pick the kids up on the way from school? I'll pick them up. That's all I need.
Okay, let me get my series, and then that can happen.
I feel like it's coming.
That's there.
Why, Angel, before she turned 48,
God dang.
no, I believe that this year or next.
I
It's
said
not
3 to
this
6.
year. I think it's this year.
I'm gonna be proactively saying 3 to 6 months, God willing.
I think this
I think you're
season is her.
correct.
Yadaboshi. We
Yeah.
call it right now, Father God. Series. Not reoccurring, not guest. Series regular, Father God.
Hey.
I want her the first 4 in
Hey.
the credits, Father God.
Hey.
I need to be person and angel, or person angel, or angel person.
Well, either one.
I need her to have her own trailer, Father God.
Hey.
Yadaboshi.
Hey.
Let me come in the set, Father God, and be up in the crafty.
All up in it.
I can't wait for Angel blow past me, and then I'll be like, I picked the talent. I could pick
Kevin
her.
is like, I don't care that you were working in this industry 10 years before I met you. I discovered you.
What was this? A history before me? Couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been.
It's the
Picked
last
her
6
out of the
months.
dirt. And I gave her a platform.
Angel helped me with an audition, and I was like, this is why you get them. This is why people say, yes, we will pay you for this. Angel said, "Oh, you was going to audition with that? Okay, I see. Call me first before you go and turn it.
Kevin has so much. What I love about you is you believe so much in yourself. I that is what I love about Kevin, because Kevin was like, I'm gonna memorize these lines and this is what they get. Hey, and I was like, okay, I see you. But Kevin can act.
Kevin can act.
You heard it. I didn't prompt her.
No.
All right, we actually got to go. I got to help Angel run lines before the Love Hour. Patreon, we'll see you in about 30 minutes for the Love Hour. The rest of you guys, we'll see you next week. And I love you. Even though you told me to,
stick to the
next
cards.
topic, it's forgiven. We're family.
Absolutely.
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
Absolutely. You're so right about that. We love every single last one of y'all.
Love y'all, man. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Here's another banger for ya. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for ya. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for ya. Here's another banger for ya. With my boy Kev on stage and that chick Angel.